Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Today, on episode, I think it's like 10, we are starting the mystic part of Mystic Marsh, of like kind of figuring out what makes the marsh so mystic and lush and stuff. So, originally, I was going to put quartz crystals where those houses ended up being, but I had a stroke of genius, by the way, and these little formations that were going to become quartz crystals ended up becoming houses, and that's what I'm gonna keep them as. But I wanted to make a way for to know why the Mystic Marsh is so mystic. So I think through several caves in this area, we're going to be putting together these quartz crystal chambers all over the place. I think I'm gonna do a few more things with them. And add a bit more lore because, well, I wanna do a bit more with the lore as far as the world goes. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. I just gotta get this first one done, and then we can kind of scope around for probably one or maybe two more locations where we can go ahead and build these. And I'm also gonna have waterfalls running through the marsh. I don't know what's up with this marsh. All I know is that I'm having a really fun time building in it and adding to it and finding other ways to add a little bit of oomph to the build, you know. But these quartz caverns are gonna look awesome. But I gotta actually install them first. So I will be right back when we finish the inside of this, because we'll probably be adding more stuff as we go along. Alright, so we got this first one done. We're gonna have to wait till nighttime to really get the feel for it going. And I think I'm gonna have to take down this tree as well, just so we have a good view. Which sucks because it kind of clears some of the tree cover that I've kind of been trying to go for, but I think that having a nice open line of sight to it from kind of below where the lake is going to be, and our path, we're going to probably, I don't want to destroy any of this, but we'll probably bring it around right here, because this area is pretty much just, it's getting thrown to the side. I hated what I was doing there, so I stopped doing it. And so we'll probably swing this path right alongside here, and then probably move this bunch over a little bit, and then follow the trail up over yonder into the actual village for the Mystic Marsh. All these fellers that live in here, all the houses are for just like the hermits and the people that want to live on the outskirts of town, you know, witches and all the sorts of riffraff that just kind of stick to the bog. I kind of want to open this up too, but let's get back to business over here. So we need to get a waterfall going, and we need to find probably one more location for a quartz cave that isn't seeable from the keep, because the people in the keep, they'd see this and they would be like, ooh, we can just go mine it, you know. They'd try to take it away, so it has to stay hidden in the back of the marshes. How does this look? I don't know. We got to get up high and come on, inventory so full. Let's try from over here to see if we can see how it's glowing. And I think we put enough light source in there to get it. We might not be able to get the effect that I want to get from it. But you know what? It's okay. Because we could, if we can't get the, what's it called? If we can't get the glow from the crystal cave up top, if we can't get the glow to look quite right, or see, be able to tell that's kind of mystical and magical, right? What we can do is we can make a path that winds up and over. Ow! There's a hole there. Winds up and through this up and through the mountaintop pass here, and we can build another area right there so that we'll be able to see the quartz caves as we're walking around the world, because that's really what I want to do, is like a world that you can just walk around in and enjoy little nooks and crannies. Even though I can't like give out a download because I'm on PS4, hopefully one day I can get a PC and be able to share with you guys in a way better manner of what we build out here. So the hope maybe one day we'll do that, but for now we need to get this waterfall into place. Okay, so we got ourselves our waterfall flowing now with the crystal cave in it. I just really wish the water wasn't so dark, like you can't see anything within it. Let's try see. Okay, that's not working. You can barely see what it's doing inside here. Yeah, so it really doesn't matter how we are looking at it. I think we can add a couple of those little ripples, like so. But for the most part, this is kind of going to be a very uninteresting waterfall, because I want it to be kind of marshy, but we could do some leaves and stuff up the sides here, possibly, and kind of like make it a bit more overgrown, maybe. Ow, why didn't it let me jump, punk? But we need to do this lake, which probably be a couple of what are they called, lily pads, more than likely, and then around the edges we'll put a few leaves, and it just drains all the way down to the back of this little fence right here. And then of course this is the main part of our what's it called, Mystic Marsh. So we're going to have a bunch of foliage just kind of stuck in the water, all goopy and swampy and delicious, you know. That's the plan anyway. Let me figure out how to enhance the waterfall, since we can't use too much, we can't see through the water. So what I was going to do is just use like cobblestone and like make it look like it etched its way out. But what I'm thinking is maybe we will put a couple pieces of cobble here and there, but for the most part it's just gonna be real overgrown. But like we could, you know, put a little piece of cobble back here just for show, you know, and boom, and that's it. I did put a couple of lanterns in the back of blocks over here, so maybe we will get some cool effects at night too, but we'll have to wait till nighttime to see that. So I'm gonna get some foliage up and running up in here and see if we can't get this waterfall looking a heck of a lot better. We got most of the leafage out the way. All the foliage we've put in there. We've put these little the cobblestone cobblestone walls, just kind of like make it look like stones and stuff. And we've built up the leaves, but we need a few more things, which is like the other half of what we are using for our block palette here, which is a lot of the small green shrubbery, which I kind of need to come through here and put in a couple more bits. I think they don't really do too much, but they might be nice to throw around here. And these are just the ferns and stuff that we see in the taiga biome, and the jungle biome. So we could just come through here with a couple of these. We could probably place one of these here, come down here, and we need to make sure that our pond is getting a little bit of attention. So let's put a little bit of red right here and bring it right at here as well, just to kind of get the nether wart block in here to break up the green, because green is our primary color, but we do need to not make sure everything. Do you not know that? Go the other way, dude. You're gonna hurt yourself. And then we can just come up the sides here with a few more bits of this. Oh, come on. Boop. So we can come grab a little bit of this. And I think we got to do something right here, because the main place that we're going to be standing when we come past through here is we'll probably be standing somewhere around here. So with this view, we need to bring the canopy up and over right here. These two are going to be bridging the gap. We'll probably put another one of the... Nah, I don't think we're going to try to cram another one in there. We'll just work the canopy over. And yeah, I think this is gonna turn out just fine. I'm gonna block off this water real fast just so we can see what's going on here. So all the water is to down there, so we need to thin out this waterfall maybe. You know what, actually, let's see how it, because I know I was messing with stuff a little bit too much. Let's see how it rolls. Hey, that's not... like that, maybe. Yeah, I think that, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Now we can come back over here with a little bit of the greens. And kind of bring this right back up. Make sure to contrast with different types of leaves. Kind of dotted through here. We'll put another, actually I don't want to put a melon right there. What are we doing right here? Let's put a light source and just like hide it, because I don't think we'll ever see. Boop, boom. We'll just hang it down like right there, and we won't ever have to see this little lantern, but we will get the effect glowing at night that I kind of want to see coming through here. Because this is, well, I mean, that crystal is what makes Mystic Marsh mystic. So, it has to kind of be on point. So let's pop this right here, and we'll do this. Why is there so many caves? I filled up, I don't even know, like this whole... I kind of want to take a picture and see where everything was before we terraformed it. That sounds like a cool little, like, episode 20 thing. When we get to episode 20, we'll do like a one-for-one comparison of what this world used to look like and what it looks like now. But I think this is about where we need to end today's episode, because I've been running real late recently. And work's been running me a little ragged, and I haven't had enough time to really sit down and play as much as I want to. But you know what? It's all good, because I got bills to pay, and my job pays my bills. So, thank you guys for showing up, and hopefully, I'll see you guys next week, where we might be taking a look at redirecting this path here and trying to figure out how we're going to work through Mystic Marsh now that this whole farm area is kind of going to be out of bounds, and we're not going to be using it whatsoever, at least not for the foreseeable future, because I just really dislike the way it looks. And yeah, but everybody have a good one, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.